Well, good afternoon, and thank you very much for taking the time out in order to view this. This is actually going to be a whole change in title. Instead of a message from the President, we're going to actually revise and revisit a blog that we did in written form that now we would like to actually do in visual form. It was called Conundrum State of Mind. So that is actually going to be the name of this going forward, will be Conundrum State of Mind. And it's still going to be the same thing where we tell you about different events that are going on, that are upcoming, but also we want to talk about other topics as well as things that we have on our mind. Hence the name Conundrum State of Mind. So, with that being said, we're going to go into the events that we have upcoming. This coming Saturday is going to be the final Conundrum Sessions. The Conundrum Sessions was a program that we started back in October of last year, where we featured soloists who were singer-songwriters and vocalists on their own merit, and we did it in a end-around setting where each person sang 2 songs across. We did an intermission, and then we did 2 songs across again. So that was back in October of last year. So fast forward, this June we revised the Conundrum Sessions. We reformatted it as a double feature of soloists, where we did 2 solo talents. They did 45 minutes each with an intermission in the middle, and we did it at Gigi's Music Cafe, which we've been doing events there for the past 3 years. So we did one in June, we did one in August, and now we're coming around full circle, and we're doing one in October this Saturday. By the time this comes up, it'll still be about a couple of days from Saturday. So it is this Saturday at Gigi's Music Cafe. We have 2 solo talents, so please feel free to come out and support your local talent. The address is 4385 Northwest 88th Avenue in Sunrise. It is just north of Oakland Park Boulevard. Northwest 88th Avenue is also known as Pine Island Road. So it is between Oakland Park Boulevard and Northwest 44th Street on Pine Island Road in the Sunrise Cinemas shopping complex. It's right next to a Goodwill, so you won't be able to miss it. Free admission, great food. We've been putting this slogan out, come for the food, stay for the entertainment. We have 2 soloists, and you could actually, we have an event on Facebook as well that you can check out. It is the Conundrum Sessions. Renee Elizabeth Turner is going to be one of the vocalists. She has an operatic background, so that'll be interesting. And then on the other side, we have Lola Lavoie, who has been with us for the past 4 years. She's a singer-songwriter as well as a musician. She'll be playing piano. And it should be a good time. Starts at 8 o'clock this Saturday. I always like to reiterate, Gigi's Music Cafe, 4388 Northwest 88th Avenue in Sunrise. So that's going to be this Saturday. The next Sunday after that, we'll be providing musical talent for the upcoming Sailboat Bend Harvest ArtFest. So this is a companion to a festival that we did back in April, which was called the Sailboat Bend Art Festival. So now, this October, October 16th to be exact, is the Sailboat Bend Harvest Art Fest. There's going to be vendors, it's going to be food trucks, of course, there's going to be a farmer's market, there's also going to be a costume contest as well. The run of the Art Fest starts from 11 in the morning up until 5 o'clock at night, and the address is 1310 Southwest 2nd Court in Fort Lauderdale. Once again, that's 1310 Southwest 2nd Court in Fort Lauderdale. Free admission, people can come out, it's a family-friendly event, and they're hoping to actually get a lot more traffic coming around this year because the first art festival that they did in April was a success. Once again, we'll be providing musical talent for the day. We're going to have 7 acts that will be performing. The host as well is a musician. His name is Bill Hartman. He does showcases mostly in Palm Beach. So he'll be hosting the entire event. And like I said before, there is a costume contest that is going to happen. And that's going to be at 3 o'clock. So come in your best dressed costume, come out, win some prizes. I'm sure that it is going to be a lovely time for all. So that's going to be on October the 16th, starting from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And it's going to be at the Sailboat Bend Art Lofts. The address again, 1310 Southwest 2nd Court in Fort Lauderdale. So come on by, see what we have to offer for South Florida talent, see what the artists have to offer. There's going to be a farmer's market. I'm sure there's going to be an artisan location, food trucks, the whole nine. Wonderful time for the community. So, the next thing that we're going to talk about is, for the past 6 years, we have done a holiday show or a holiday party where we gather up all these dozens of acts on stage, all different types of performances, and we've done it for the past 6 years. We called it Holiday House. This year, we're going to do something different. We're going to actually, and we're not playing the drinking game again, we're going to set aside the Holiday House for the year, and we're going to do something else. I can't tell you what it is. We have it in the works. Hopefully next year we are going to revise the Holiday House program, the Holiday House format, for something a little bit more intimate, a little bit more connected with the audience. But as of right now, at this moment, we're going to take a pause on our annual Holiday House event, and we're going to change the programming to something else. Of course, we're going to have it in December, and we're going to have another announcement about what it is, possibly in the next month or so. So stay tuned to that. Topic, something that we reiterated something back from the last entry that we did. The topic that we're going to talk about is goals. Goals. Something that we set aside for ourselves. It's something that I have been looking into because I came across a Facebook meme, as they call it. I'm still not sure. But it is a poster that I saw on Facebook from another friend's post, and it read this: a dream is written down with a date becomes a goal. A goal broken down into steps becomes a plan. A plan backed by action makes your dreams come true. So let me repeat this. A dream written down with a date becomes a goal. A goal broken down into steps becomes a plan. A plan backed by action makes your dreams come true. Now, for the past 8 years, we've been bouncing between performance venues that we have to rent out and we have to do admission, between that and venues where the revenue stream is already there. They donate the space to us and it's free admission. This upcoming year, my goal is to do admission charged shows only. So the question is our South Florida talent worth the price of admission, as opposed to going into a bar, a coffee shop, a restaurant where they get to play? Of course, they will get paid. However, is there a connection between the audience and the talent that is on stage, as opposed to just being ambiance? I can tell you that we're not just some painting on the wall here. Not to say that this painting here is bad, but our entertainment is more than that. Our entertainment is blood, sweat, tears, people who have the passion in order to go far. And we want to provide them those resources in order to make those dreams come true. the dream written down, with a date becoming a goal, the goal broken down into steps, becoming a plan, and a plan backed by action, making their dreams come true. With that being said, we need to take the next step away from the venues that already have an established revenue into venues that, of course, we have to invest in order to build our base, not just for audience, but also for talent. Therefore, we have different shows that are coming up next year. We have dates, or we have proposed dates that we have. My goal, or my goals, one is to do 5 shows within the year, within the 2017 calendar year, and have them be admission charged shows. If you want to see a Conundrum Stages presentation, you will have to pay. Of course, it's going to be a reasonable price, and within that reasonable price, we want to reciprocate out any revenue to the talent that is actually going to be contributing to our stage. So that is the goal. The goal is to do 5 shows within the 2017 calendar year, all admission-based shows, and be able to give and invest in the talent that is actually going to be on those stages, as well as building a fan base for not just the talent, but as well as Conundrum Stages. So that is our setup for next year. Of course, we'll talk about it. We'll log it in and let you know how we are doing in our goals to do those 5 shows within the calendar year, to do those admission-based shows, and we hope that you come along for the ride. So with that being said, I just want to thank you very much for listening in. Once again, this is Conundrum State of Mind. If you'd like to learn more about our programs, who we are, the talent that we have, we do have a website. It is conundrumstages.net. I have to break it down for you. Co as in co-pilot, nun as in Sister Mary, drum as in percussion, stages, which is all one word, so that's conundrumstages.net. We are also on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, all under Conundrum Stages. So once again, we thank you for your support. We thank you for coming out and supporting your friends and family that are on our stages, and we hope to see you again at our next shows.